Hello Virgo, Virgo rising, and Virgo moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting June 26, 2017. And a quick reminder for all you Virgos out there, this is the last week of the pre-sale discount I've got going on as a special, getting ready for the debut of my Tarot Home Study course. It goes live, available for purchase and for download on the 1st of July. And if you want to take advantage of the pre-sale discount, you do need to do that this week, again, before the 1st. And that's available on my website, integrativemysticism.com. It's the same place you'd go to get a session with me. Or you can just simply make the, again, perilous voyage down to the description bar below where all the links are. So what is going on with your astrology this week? Well, astrologically, we've got a lot of, everything is basically coming from the sign Cancer. We've got Mars on Monday in your 11th house of friendships and social networking, excuse me, a little brain moment there. Friendships and social networking. And it's going to be forming a lovely trine to Neptune, currently retrograde in your 7th house of committed partnerships. Remember, this is your closest one-on-one relationships, your best friend, BFF, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, business partner, roommate, all those things. And Mars forming a trine to this area does indicate that there is a gap being bridged, either between your friend and you, or your partner and you, by one of the other parties. And there may actually be a very important bit of information that comes from a friend about a partner or a bestie or a lover or something like that that needs to be actually known and addressed. But it's actually something it's not scandalous, it's not bad, but it may be some insight into their behavior, how they've been feeling. And this might have just been something that we just, we just missed. We're too close to the, to the person, we're too close to the issue, we're too involved. So it creates a bit of a myopia, right? And so a friend is going to provide some insight, and this could actually even help patch up a situation where, maybe there's a taboo discussion or something where we always end up arguing or bickering with our partner or our friend. This person's going to provide some insight into that, and I think that it's going to seal the deal on closure with an ongoing communication challenge you and someone very close has. On Thursday, we've got Mercury in this house, this 11th house of friendships and social networking, forming an opposition to Pluto, currently retrograde in your 5th house of love and romance. So it's all about human connection, it seems, this week. And with Mercury opposite Pluto retrograde, it may sound very strange, but it does appear that a friend may have some words about an ex of yours. Now, whether this ex is somebody who you are still friends with, some people can be friends with their exes, certain exes anyway, or not, this person has got something, to put out there. And it looks to me like this friend may be trying to put you between them in a weird way, maybe pick sides. And be careful about this, because I do feel like a friend may be kind of running with an idea that is not necessarily true. And funny enough, we may be having to clear up a misconception about an ex to a friend who is just all over the place, which is very, very interesting, because usually we have it be the opposite, right? So what is going on with your cards this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, you have the card of the Elf Queen, which makes sense, because the Elf Queen always talks about the lonely, burdensome, yet at the same time revered position of being the leader, and what it means to be a true leader, Virgo, and actually stand on the side of what is right, not taking sides, not playing favorites, not letting our ethics be based on how a person is connected to us and have double standards. And this week we may be having a lot of challenges from people that we are actually very, very close to, that we love and care about, and we have to even correct them on their double standards and make sure that everything is fair and square. That's a tough spot to be in, and it's a tough spot to even challenge your own double standards. And I know that there are some mentally questionable people out there who might say that double standards are a good thing, but I feel like with this card, it's basically saying here, look, if you want this family situation, this friendship group, this relationship, this office to be a well-oiled machine, something that works out, Double standards can't really exist, and the nice lesson about this is equity, in leadership, they have to go hand in hand, all right? So you're going to have to be put in that position. It's a tough spot to be in because you've got to make some tough calls, but, I think Virgo's secretly like that too. For your Earth sector, when it comes to work and finances, we do have the Five of Wands reversed. Work may actually be a little bit slow this week, and I'm not saying that to be fatalistic. Actually, this could be a bit of a relief for a lot of you. But the thing about the Five of Wands reverse is kind of saying there is, sort of a rest this week when it comes to work. And I kind of feel like either, we may be having some appointments, some hours deferred, we may be, switching out schedules, taking some time off, or finding opportunities to take some downtime for ourselves in times and places where that's just not very regular, very usual. This may be a little bit frustrating for those of you who are currently looking for new work, though, because we may not be hearing any dialogues or communications from, HR managers or recruiters whatsoever, because the Five of Wands reverse can indicate a situation where people are not putting themselves out there. Now, that being said, the Five of Wands reverse does also open up a window of opportunity. If activity is low for you with the Five of Wands reverse, it's low for everybody. So if you do want to be the early bird that gets the worm, or you want to take advantage of a situation that has no real competition right now, this is your week, but you have to be proactive. Don't wait for the external to breadcrumb trail you all the way where you want to go. For your communications with air, when it comes to your friends, your relatives, and the others in your life, we do have the Eight of Cups reversed. And the Eight of Cups reversed, does indicate, again, opportunities for you taking a bit of a, kind of a trip back. Whether it's a trip down memory lane, we're reconnecting with friends, we're reconnecting with relatives, old partners, whatever. But the Eight of Cups reversed is saying somebody may be coming back into our lives, or we may actually have an opportunity to even revisit a locality, or revisit a place, or even a whole group of people that we used to be affiliated with. And the Eight of Cups reversed, I'm not getting, a negative feeling about this. I'm not getting a challenging feeling from this. I'm not seeing this as an unpleasant journey, so don't project that into the reading. But the Eight of Cups reversed is kind of saying, if there's an opportunity for a reunion, this is one of the weeks where it will happen. This could also be the opportunity to close the gap in a place where there's a distance between people you normally are very close to, including family members, including your children. Remember, Pluto retrograde is in that 5th house, which does talk about lovers, but it does talk about your relationships with your kids as well, so be open to that sharing. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Ace of Pentacles upright. And the Ace of Pentacles is very interesting as a challenge because even though things are slow, the Ace of Pentacles is saying that there is still actually a good financial opportunity coming your way, but you've got to notice that it's not going to be overt, it's not going to be in your face. The Ace of Pentacles upright can also indicate, there could be a challenge coming from a good opportunity. We do have Jupiter, again, recently direct in your earned income sector, so a lot of Virgo suns and Virgo ascendants, Virgo risings out there, are going to be going through a lot of boosts financially through October. There may be something coming up, though, that requires almost an immediate compromise of what you're used to now, whether it's a compromise in your commute, a compromise in your living situation. And the Ace of Pentacles says there's plenty of financial incentive and security long-term to make that compensation worthwhile. But you know what? The challenge is still working it into your regular routine. What can go in order to make this be a reality? For your emotions with water, here's Rambo. We've got the Moon card upright. Oh, hugs and cuddles, hugs and cuddles. So they've got the Moon card reversed, excuse me, not upright. You distracted me. So, for the Moon card reversed, I'm seeing some kind of, I don't know, it's almost like a lot of you single Virgos out there may have something revealed. Whether it's a crush you didn't intend somebody to know you had on them, or possibly somebody didn't intend you to find out about a crush they had on you, or how they really feel about you in a tender way. And the moon card reverse can indicate a situation that actually is for the better. This illusion, this delusion, or whatever, this pretense, or this block, or this veil parting, safely of course, is actually for the better of all concerned. And it may be something that we can actually explore now that it's all out in the open, you know. But with the moon card reversed again, there may be some discomfort. You know, some people, even though people respond well, maybe it does mean we can date this person, maybe it's, you know, it's a happy, you know, it's actually a happy coincidence or a happy mistake. You know, there's still maybe some discomfort just over the way things are presented, so take things gently. For those of you who are currently coupled, the moon card reverse says your partner may actually be, you know, again, confiding in you something that they don't necessarily think you're going to agree with or jive with, and it may be either an opinion that they have about somebody that you know and care about, or quite possibly, you know, something from their past that they may actually just assume that you would not actually like. This could be actually a piece of information from well before the two of you were together. This could be something that gives a lot of insight into their character, possibly regarding what transpired during an old relationship or even in their childhood. Either way, this information coming out is ultimately very necessary for closeness. So, that was your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session, you can always follow the links below, or go to integrativemysticism.com. I'll give you a bath. You know, he actually likes baths. I'm not going to videotape it though, but he does enjoy getting his baths, and he's been shedding like crazy. I'll see you guys later.